Your life is made possible by the generosity of the ocean. The ocean produces 50% of the oxygen on our planet. The ocean covers 2/3 of Earth and gives us everything we need to survive, and yet only 8% of it has been protected. That's why our mission is to do more. Oceana is working with its allies to protect 30% of ocean habitat by 2030, because we know that if we protect the ocean, it will thrive. And so will we. Remember that apocalyptic coral bleaching event that swept through Florida last summer? Here's an update on how South Florida's corals are doing now. We had a crazy marine heat wave last summer, which led to the worst coral bleaching event that Florida has ever seen. Corals bleach when they're stressed, but they can still recover afterwards if the temperature goes down and they have time to recover. So how are they doing now? Well, if you look at Florida Keys and Miami, it's not looking good. Many reef sites show that 100% of the coral died, like Young's Reef off of the shores of Key Biscayne and Horseshoe Reef in the northern Keys. You might remember that last August, I went out to shoot these wild elkhorn corals at Elbow Reef that hadn't bleached yet. By October, half of them had bleached and died. But that means that half of them are still alive. And some staghorn corals survived at other sites in the Keys too. Also, boulder corals did pretty well during the bleaching. Many of them didn't bleach, and those that did mostly recovered. Some restoration organizations like Coral Restoration Foundation are going to start planting more boulder corals to increase the diversity on the reef and increase the chances of them surviving another heat wave in the future. The surviving elkhorn and staghorn are going to be used for restoration at one point in the future so that reefs are rebuilt with the most resilient, thermally tolerant, and well-adapted corals out there. You know what that means? There's still hope for Florida's coral reefs. When I was 11 or 12 years old, we went to the Virgin Islands and I saw a healthy coral reef for the first time, and I think I lost my mind. It changed me forever. I'm Dr. Shireen Rahimi. I'm a marine anthropologist, underwater filmmaker, and National Geographic explorer. This is my neighborhood in South Beach, Miami, and it's an incredible place to live because we have clear waters that I can shoot in right offshore. This is a bonnethead shark. She's almost mature. So what they're doing right now is taking biopsies. They're taking some blood samples from her, and they put a tag on her. And they have this pipe in her mouth running water over her gills so that she doesn't feel like she's suffocating while they're working her up. After I got bitten by that shark, when I called you up and you were like, I have the time, let's talk about it. It was so inspiring to be working side by side with Catherine, doing our best to help these sharks live and thrive in their habitat.
Marine anthropologist Dr. Shireen Rahimi studies how humans behave in the ocean.
These fishermen carry spears underwater, but that's not always the best protection against a shark. What's even more valuable is knowledge.
This theory may sound too simple to be believed. Shireen is here to see if it really works.
I'm going to be taking some video and photos today trying to understand how these spearfishers are reacting to and adapting to the different dangers that are posed by sharks underwater. Spearfishers compete with sharks for fish. This is a competition, but it's not always one that has to end with conflict.
Right now, scientists studying coral reefs are collaborating on Dell Technologies' most intelligent PCs. Our secure portfolio of devices are empowering scientists to gather valuable insights from tourist photos. So protecting coral reefs for future generations is within reach.